The amount of money available on that platform is from 500 shillings to 50,000. This is the initial, the personal loan. The next product for chamas will start from 50,000 to 250,000. Then the next one will climb up like that, and we are going to roll out as we tell you. We have made it mandatory that as you borrow, there is a saving component. If you borrow 1,000 shillings, 50 shillings mandatory goes to your saving. And we estimate, our estimation from the technocrats is that we should be able to save about 30 billion shillings every year on that platform and be able to encourage the culture of saving, as we have said all along. And then the third item is that for every amount you save, the government of Kenya is going to match it 2 to 1. I think you have heard that. So, because especially for the people who are unemployed, and that is the majority of the people who will be operating in that space, we want this product to be self-sustaining. We do not want a product that cannot move on its own. So what we have done is we have factored in several components. We have factored in 4%. 4% will be for the people managing the digital platform, including a call center. If there is a problem, there will be a call center for people to call and get assistance if they are stuck on one of the or one or other issue. So there will be a call center managed by the mobile operators. There will be, of course, the management of the engines and the infrastructure, to the technology infrastructure. There will also be the upgrading of the infrastructure with the time, so that we don't have to bother ourselves with managing that platform. We have also put a component of 2% just to make sure that if there are any defaulters, they do not reduce the fund. And then number 3, we have put another 2% to make sure that the fund grows. It doesn't get stuck. It keeps growing so that it can benefit more people as we go ahead. We have said this product is going to be available at 8% per year. The current Fuliza is at 1% per day. So it is 365% per year. So we are coming from 365% per year to 8%. The interest that is there is not the usual interest that is meant to benefit whoever is giving you the money. The interest that is there is the interest to support the product, to make sure that the product is operationalized, the product is sustainable, and the product is available for the next person. And if you pay on day 1, you only pay interest for 1 day, 8% per year, prorated to 1 day. So you will pay 0.00 something. Tunaelewana? I think if you calculate, if you borrow 1,000, I think I was told if you borrow 1,000, you pay 20 shillings. Something like that, almost around there per day. So that whole product is now available. And we are going to launch it on the 30th. The product is going to be seamless. You will not go to you will not need any paperwork. You will not need any committee. You do not need to know anybody. the product will be online, just like M-Pesa. I know many members here were already arranging to form committees on how to disburse the Hustler Fund. I have seen messages on my phone, so Mheshimiwa, tuko tayari kabisa, tumepanga committee. Sorry, I will disappoint you. There will be no Hustler Fund committee. We are working with our MNOs and the technology providers and all the mobile operators, including Safaricom, Airtel, Telcom, and all the others are on board. And that is the platform on which that money is going to be disbursed. I know many of you may ask, what happens to ordinary people and the others? I want to tell you, Mama Mboga is ahead of us. Mama Mboga already anaoperate hapo kwa M-Pesa na ako tayari kwa Fuliza. So, and we already have 40 million people on that platform. 40 million operators, 40 million borrowers. So, have no problem that anybody will be left behind. We've made it also possible to be able to borrow using not necessarily a smartphone, even the ordinary phone. We have USSD number that people can use to access the same way. So it's a flexible, it is a flexible product. The first product is to deal with the individual finance or the individual borrowing. The next one will be for groups, chamas, and other groups. The third one will be for small enterprises that require additional more money, and then for cooperatives. So the first one we are launching on the 30th, which will be to take care of the small guys who are borrowing and who today are harassed by Fuliza and all the other products, Tala and Branch and all the others. We are targeting about 10 million, between 10 and 15 million borrowers initially. And we have made the necessary resources available for that product to take off. Our aim is to change the collateral infrastructure in the borrowing space. It is not necessary for you to have a title deed to borrow. We're trying to bring on board a credit scoring mechanism that doesn't have the usual securities. So this platform will be built on credit scoring. And we have changed, instead of credit scoring leading to people being blacklisted, we have changed it so that everybody can work on their credit scoring. The good guys will climb up the ladder, the others will have an opportunity to learn.